Aphorism 7 of Organon of Medicine simplified by Dr. Rohit Deshpande. Aphorism 7. Now, as in a disease, from which no manifest exciting or maintaining causa occasionalis, has to be removed, we can perceive nothing but the morbid symptoms. It must, regard being had to the possibility of a miasm, and attention paid to the accessory circumstances. 5. Be the symptoms alone by which the disease demands and points to the remedy suited to relieve it, and, moreover, the totality of these its symptoms, of this outwardly reflected picture of the internal essence of the disease, that is, of the affection of the vital force, must be the principle, or the sole means, whereby the disease can make known what remedy it requires, the only thing that can determine the choice of the most appropriate remedy, and thus, in a word, the totality of the symptoms must be the principle, indeed the only thing the physician has to take note of in every case of disease and to remove by means of his art, in order that it shall be cured and transformed into health. Footnote 1. It is not necessary to say that every intelligent physician would first remove this where it exists. The indisposition thereupon generally ceases spontaneously. He will remove from the room strong-smelling flowers, which have a tendency to cause syncope and hysterical sufferings, extract from the cornea the foreign body that excites inflammation of the eye, loosen the overtight bandage on a wounded limb that threatens to cause mortification, and apply a more suitable one, lay bare and put ligature on the wounded artery that produces fainting, endeavor to promote the expulsion by vomiting of belladonna berries, etc., that may have been swallowed. Extract foreign substances that may have got into the orifices of the body, the nose, gullet, ears, urethra, rectum, vagina, crush the vesical calculus, open the imperforate anus of the newborn infant, etc. Footnote 2. In all times, the old school physicians, not knowing how else to give relief, have sought to combat and if possible to suppress by medicines, here and there, a single symptom from among a number in diseases, a one-sided procedure, which, under the name of symptomatic treatment, has justly excited universal contempt, because by it, not only was nothing gained, but much harm was inflicted. A single one of the symptoms present is no more the disease itself than a foot is the man himself. This procedure was so much the more reprehensible, that such a single symptom was only treated by an antagonistic remedy, therefore only in an enantiopathic and palliative manner, whereby, after a slight alleviation, it was subsequently only rendered all the worse. Explanation by Dr. Rohit Deshpande. Dr. Hahnemann, the founder of homeopathy, emphasizes in this aphorism that in the absence of a clearly obvious cause of disease, the doctor must exclusively rely on the disease's symptoms to choose the right remedy. He contends that the disease communicates its need for a cure primarily or exclusively through its totality of symptoms, which is the external representation of its interior essence. As a result, it is the responsibility of the doctor to pay close attention to each symptom and make an effort to treat it with the proper medication. Dr. Hahnemann continues by saying that the doctor must take care of any obvious reasons of illness, like removing a foreign object from the eye or inducing vomiting to throw up toxic chemicals. He does, however, provide a warning against the practice of treating a particular disease sign in isolation. Such a method, known as symptomatic treatment, doesn't deal with the disease's underlying cause and might potentially make things worse. In order to determine the underlying cause of the disease and choose an appropriate medicine that treats the whole person rather than merely treating specific symptoms, Dr. Hahnemann contends that the totality of symptoms must be carefully evaluated. Thank you for watching this video. For more informative content, please like, share, and subscribe to Dr. Rohit Deshpande's YouTube channel.